So Timo Werner's miss was Gundogan's fault. Tuchel's logic, I love it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's get into it. We've got our football back. Chelsea versus West Brom tomorrow at 12:30 UK time. Match preview, press conference. Let's get into it. Welcome, Bratuhi. Guys, I can't believe that we finally have our game back. Finally, no more international football for the foreseeable future. Finally, we've got our Chelsea back. Our beloved Chelsea that we've all missed. Our beloved Chelsea that we love beyond compare. And a potential Champions League victory in horizon. Look at it this way, guys. We have got football back. In this video today, we're going to cover Thomas Tuchel's press conference. There is questions regarding Erling Haaland, Sergio Aguero, the Timo Werner's confidence, team news, and Thiago Silva and the rest of the defenders. What's going on? Then we take a look at the team I think he's going to pick tomorrow and an update on N'Golo Kante's injury. Why else would you leave? Why are you leaving? You're going to watch this video. Let's get into it. But like I told you guys, before we get started, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way. Go after and watch my old videos. That helps as well. But all jokes aside, let's aim for 200 likes. We almost did it yesterday's video. Today's video, good fortune. Literally, hit the like button. If we hit 200 likes, it'll be a 4-0 win. Let's put that out there. Let's spread that fate. Hit that like button, let's go. We're going to start with a refreshing news. Thomas Tuchel wins Manager of the Month. Thomas Tuchel deserved Manager of the Month in March. The man was outstanding. He guided us to a quarter-final in the Champions League, which is phenomenal. He was outstanding in the league. Yes, we dropped some points here and there, but the run was labelled as the run of death, and we weren't going to be successful. But we're hardly conceding any goals. We conceded 2 goals in his 16 games. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Literally, we're on fire, El Fuego. And as he says here, he doesn't believe in individual awards. It's a Cobham award. It's everyone's award. And awards like this don't exist in France and in Germany. So, well done, Thomas. One of first. Regarding injury news is fantastic news. Everybody is fit apart from N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante is doing individual training and he will not be fit for tomorrow's game. And more importantly, he might not be fit for the Porto game. But in Kavkas and Jorginho, we have got enough cover in that facility to be fine for 2 games. The issue will be if this extends to be a long distance injury, but it doesn't look like it's going to be. If it was, he wouldn't be training by himself. So the main thing is, N'Golo's fine, don't panic. Everyone else, ready for select. All the defenders are fit, like he mentioned, and he says this is the best situation to be in, having competition in every single position. And for me, this is super exciting because all of a sudden, we have got 4 and 5 good centre-backs. 4 or 5 fantastic centre-backs all in form. Individually, they're not great, but as sum of parts, they are fantastic. Thiago Silva is the optimal one, and I think for me, he needs to play. And you will see later on in my video why I think he needs to play. I'll give you guys the reason, but for me, it's so nice and refreshing of a manager talking about his players in such a positive light. Him describing his players and saying how they're all fantastic and not, we need more, we need another piece, we have to be careful. No, don't tread lightly. Big up your players. Give them the confidence and they will perform for you. This statement here made me laugh, and I'm not going to lie to you, I giggled well. Look, Timo Werner missed a sitter. I spoke about this yesterday. What are we going to do? Kill him for it? No. We need to move on. We need to get over it. It's not that bad. It's one miss. It happens. In football, that happens. When you're a striker of his caliber, it happens. And you know what? Tuchel blames Gundogan, but he was joking. Like, definitely, it made me chuckle well. You know, he said the pass was bad, but I know he doesn't mean it. He even said he's joking. He just said, look, this happens in football. And there was a great quote that he said. Timo wanted to stay after training and practice a little bit more finishing, but he told him to go in. He told him, listen, you know how to finish. It's a confidence issue. It's a psychological issue. And for me, Timo's going to surprise a lot of people. Timo is going to pop up and go on a run, like I said yesterday, where he gets 10 in 7 games. And all of you are going to eat your words for all this hate. Because one thing Timo Werner is, he's a goal scorer. And you don't forget how to score goals because the chances always come to him. On to the final story, and the journalists did their job today. They absolutely did their job, and they asked a question about Erling Haaland. And guess what he said? Guess what he said? He said, I can't say I'm not interested in him. I can see him fitting in, but we have to respect Borussia Dortmund. And he literally said, Raiola and the crew are trying to raise the transfer value up, and they're trying to get a race started. And for me, he didn't deny the interest. He didn't say I have to respect so I can't talk about them. He literally planted seeds. This move is on. Chelsea are interested. Get excited. Every single one of you get excited, because with our owner, anything can happen. And with Sergio Aguero, he said some stuff, but in my opinion, as you can see with the quote, it wasn't too promising. I don't think that move happens. I am almost certain that move doesn't happen. And yeah, if anything, in the comments below, let me know what forfeit you would want me to do if that move happened. But that's all the press conference, and yeah, it was an interesting press conference. But now for tomorrow's game. For me, I think we need to go out and attack it. Handle our business properly. You know, get out there, high intensity. I understand it's 12:30 kickoff. I understand people are coming back from their international duty. But this is why I think the team I'm going to select is going to be perfect for that reason. A lot of those players didn't go away on international duty. A lot of those players had some time off to recuperate, to literally recharge their batteries for this final run-in. And you will see, based on the players I pick, why I picked them. So let's get in. Starting out the back, straight away, we're going to have Mendy in goal. No rotation, nada. I don't want to see any nonsense. This position, from now till the end of the season, needs to remain Edouard Mendy number. There is nothing else we need there. No Kepa, no Willy Caballero, no Petr Cech. We stick with Mendy. The last 16 games are going to be special. It can be potentially 16 games. I want to see Edouard Mendy play every minute. I have faith in him and I want to see it. The back three are going to be easy for me. It's going to be Cesar Azpilicueta, who did not go away on international duty, and he will be fresh, raring to go, ready for that West Brom battle. In the middle, you need to go with Thiago Silva. Thiago didn't go away for international duty. Thiago Silva was home. He was recuperating and he was ready to flourish. He is recharged. He is ready to go. He needs to be playing, and get him fit and going for Porto. I understand how good Christensen's been. It's simple. Thiago Silva is the man that needs to be playing. Christensen wants to play him right centre back. For me, he has to start. Then we have the one and the only. Rudiger on the left. Rudiger needs to play as well. And the reason I think Rudiger needs to play is because Rudiger's been underrated hero for us. He's been fantastic. Literally, apart from that own goal, his all-round game has really improved, and Kurt Zoom is travelling back after a 5-hour time difference. So for me, all in all, it has to be him. You start looking at the midfield and the wing-backs, and for me, Alonso will start because Alonso didn't go on international duty. Ben Chilwell played a significant role for England. I think he played 2 games and accumulated good sum of minutes. However, on the right-hand side, it is going to be Callum Hudson-Odoi. Odoi came back with a little shoulder knock, but hasn't played football for a week, so he's fully recharged, and he's going to offer a direct outlet, in my opinion, against West Brom, because we're going to have to get to the byline. We're going to have to cross it in. Allardyce lives and dies by the philosophy of, we'll take our chances if you go around us. You're not going through us, we'll take our chances. Go around. Midfield 2 is going to be Jovicic. Jovicic are going to play. Whether you like it or not, it's going to be them dictating the ball. The tempo will be set by those. And they're going to have to maintain a specific game plan for me here. Because there is no way we can go in and try and knock the ball forward all the time. They're going to have to move the ball instantaneously in between the lines. They're going to have to be brave with their passing, and they're going to have to be up for the challenge. I think they can do it. I believe in these two. For me, these two are the real deal. I believe in them. But the front three, this is where shit gets real. Like, if you start looking at it, this is where it gets real. And Kai Havertz needs to play the false 9. Kai Havertz played a lot of international football, but I think he's our best player. I genuinely think this is where we start building a team around this guy. Because this guy is going to be the face of Chelsea. He's going to, when people see him, they need to think Chelsea. And I want that to happen. He is phenomenal. He is an absolute asset to have in this team. He will be interested. Potentially, behind him is going to be Hakim Ziyech and Timo Werner. Ziyech being that creative spark who's come into form, played well against Leeds when he came on, played well against Sheffield United when he came on, got a goal. And for me, he's important to get a run of games. I know a lot of us want to see Christian Pulisic, but it's interesting, will he get a start? I don't personally think he's going to get a start. On the left-hand side, it's going to be my man Timo Werner. And the reason I think it's going to be Timo is because Timo needs to regain confidence. Timo Werner needs to regain confidence because he needs to score goals. This man plays on confidence. He is the epitome of a confidence player. If he ain't confident, he's striking out in everything in life. He needs to get one or two, get cocky, get arrogant, start feeling himself. Bruv, go get a fresh trim. It will help you. Dead serious, go get a fresh trim. It will literally help you. He needs to fly his barber in. Somehow, some way, he needs to get his barber into England. For me, Mason Mount will be rested because there's Gareth Southgate took liberties. He played him for 3 games. Tammy Abraham, the contract situation, he's definitely not going to be playing for Chelsea anytime soon. That's almost a foregone conclusion. And Giroud's going to get arrested because he played for France. That's my thoughts. I want to hear your team. I want to see you guys subscribe to the channel. Pop in tomorrow for the match review straight after the game. Within 45 minutes, it will be out. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Comment below your team. Yeah, peace out. I'm out. Bye.